The last video I made was about how incredible Superman's marketing was, and how James Gunn really promoted the film by making his cast do silly stuff. But after coming off the high of Superman's marketing, I'm not really sure if the Fantastic Four's marketing team knows quite what to do, so they've tried a lot of stuff in hopes that it'll be successful. However, there are 3 reasons why the Fantastic Four's marketing has not been very good, and hopefully what that won't mean for the film going into its second week. Up front, Marvel started releasing a lot of clips of the movie. Now, I haven't seen any of them because
I don't want spoilers.
but a lot of people did watch them. But then they started to do the press tour, and that's where a lot of things kind of started to go downhill.
But do you think it's safe to say that Reed is the first capital D daddy in the MCU?
What's going on? The fact that this is one of the most circulated Fantastic Four clips I've seen is not a good sign, even if the film's good. Pedro Pascal is a pretty popular guy right now. Not that he hasn't been popular for a while, it just seems that right now we see his face a lot. But he is a great actor. What a lot of people seem to have an issue with is how willing he is to touch someone, which people believed he did due to his anxiety, and they thought it was a dumb excuse. But he never actually said that. He only said that talking to his friends helped him out during the pandemic. Moreover, multiple articles came out this year saying how Pedro Pascal was the perfect image of modern masculinity. This, along with the anxiety thing, caused many people to dislike the man. Now combine that with how often we keep seeing his face, and now you see why the flames of the internet have been aroused. Then, during the Fantastic Four press blitz, the reporters kept asking them weird questions. More on that later. And that was followed by a deep fake of him kissing Vanessa Kirby. Now, I'm not saying that's all there is to Pedro Pascal. A lot of people do like him. Apparently executives do. But because of his present situation in the media, the Fantastic Four had to work extra hard to bring people into the theaters, which they did to a limited extent. Back in the olden days of the aughts, most celebrities were interviewed by professional journalists or other celebrities on late night television. Now though, most interviews that are going to make the rounds on the internet or get people in the seats are when content creators are the ones doing the interviews. Or perhaps I should say influencers are the ones getting the interviews. The reason I'm saying influencers over content creators is because influencers denote a negative connotation towards people on social media, as though they exist purely for clickbait and trying to make cheap content that's easily reproducible. Meanwhile, content creators actually desire to make something only for the purpose of making it. So, people like Dave Lee Down Under or Hot Ones are great content creators and great celebrity interviewers, despite also being on the internet. These people do great work, and many other channels such as GQ or Screen Rant have a very large internet presence. However, influencers are brought out the clip farm with negative aura. I'm hip.
Hip to be square.
And due to these influencers, many clips have come out from the movie that really aren't good. But maybe Marvel knows what it's doing. Maybe these types of clips are just what people need to get into theaters. Despite the general lack of hype around this movie, the reviews do say it's very good. And hopefully during the next few weeks, the Fantastic Four will make a lot more money. It's already around $120 million this opening weekend, which is great. If it keeps going the way it does, the results could be spectacular. Ooh!